afternoon. Let's see if I'm here. Still getting used to it. There I am. Now, can I be heard? Hi, everyone. Hi, Zeph. Hi, Cindy. Is everyone having a wonderful Sunday morning? I hope so. Oh, hi, Yuja. It's so good to see you here. Okay. Again, we're testing. I'm the guinea pig. Oh, it's warming up here, Cindy, just for today. And then we're going to get storms tonight. So, lucky me. Let's see what I can do here today. I will try to share this the way it's supposed to be shared and see if it works, which I have a funny feeling it won't. Okay. Okay, Cindy, I put the link in the YouTube chat. Of course, I see it's there, but it actually being there are two different things. If it's not there, let me know, and I will definitely send you the chat. Not seeing the link. Okay, that's what I figured. That's all right. Where there's a will, there is definitely a way. There we go. Okay, Cindy, I sent it to you on WhatsApp. Yusha, it's so good to see you. Yes, that's why we're here, Yusha. So put that behind you. Here, you're sitting in a meadow with wildflowers and daisies, and you're sipping on your coffee, your tea, your cider, whatever you want to drink. You're with friends, and we're here to laugh, have a good time. And we are drama free. Yes, we are, Zephyr. We are drama free. And whoever would like to join me on the panel is more than welcomed. If not, that's okay. If you want to talk about something that is drama free, you can do that here because that's what we want. We just want to be with friends and have a good time without you can have a good time without upsetting other people. And that's the nicest way I could say it. Other than that, it's Sunday morning. I have done my laundry. I'm wearing shorts because it's warming into the 70s today. Yay me. But I'm getting severe storms tonight, so boo. And I'm just loving life right now. I ordered the new Tom Bauer book today from Blackwell's because they do ship to the United States without costing an arm and a leg. I just hope it gets here before Meghan and Harry get to Australia because I think it'll be a really good read and the timing is quite perfect for that. As you can tell, I am a Royal fan. I like to talk about the Royals. And I've read many of Tom Bauer's books. Ooh, Zephyr, that's nice. It was 50 something when I woke up this morning. which is very nice. I don't think my furnace went on at all last night. It's a process, Yusha. Take your time. I know it can be hard to walk away from it. I understand that, but you can do it. You take it your one step at a time. Yeah, it's supposed to be back in the 30s tomorrow, Zephyr. It's crazy. It's like a yo-yo, completely. Oh, the desert. So, anyone want to join me? Cindy, come on up. You have a live coming up with Annabelle soon. Come on up and plug your live for a while. To the 4 people that are here. Yeah, it was windy here last summer, and it seemed to just went right into fall and winter here. And that's unusual to have a windy season after season, one season after another, to be windy like that. Cindy says device is not connected. Whatever that means. I see you, but oh, there you are. Okay, let's try this. Add to stage.
Hi
Hi.
there. Hi, how are you?
Good. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. I have so much stuff to do though. Oh,
Oh, that's
I,
okay.
I
I
keep,
won't be on for a long time. You know me.
no,
I'm
no,
kind of
I,
like
I don't,
you.
I don't mean that. I heard you did your laundry and I haven't done anything except feed my sourdough starter.
I meant to put my wash a load in the washing machine last night and put on a timer to kick on at like 6 or 7.
Uh-huh.
And I forgot to do that last night. So as soon as I got up this morning, before I even turned the kettle on to make a cup of tea, I went downstairs because everything was sitting downstairs waiting to
Hmm.
go into the washer. And so I put it in then, came back upstairs and made a cup of tea then. It's like, oh my
That's,
gosh.
that's, that's a nice feature. I have such an old washer, so everything's manual, but
Yeah, it is a nice feature. I like having that instead of having stuff sit in the washer all night
right,
damp.
right.
So
Um,
it's nice. I like it, and it worked out. So because my son does his laundry on Sundays, so I usually do mine on Saturday. But I was busy yesterday, and I couldn't get to it. So
oh,
I said I'll do it first thing this morning, and you can have a washer afterwards. You can have your load of clothes sitting down there, and I'll throw them in. So that's what happened, and
good.
laundry is done, and I have a chicken to roast for dinner tonight.
Nice.
Nice. So it's a good Sunday. Good
Good.
Sunday.
I have I have a video on how to make a sourdough starter healthy that's been in the fridge, but I have to do the voiceover, and when I do that, I have to put it on my phone on do not disturb. So I feel so strange being out of touch from my kids if they needed me, which is really silly, but I let them know and then I go on do not disturb and try to do it. But I know
Mm-hmm.
Annabelle said she completely edits on StreamYard and films on StreamYard, but I'm a little bit different because she's just sitting in front of a camera. I'm
Right.
yeah, it would be hard for me to video on StreamYard for sure. So,
Right. You would have to have a another camera attached to your
mhm,
computer or Bluetooth to your computer and to be using that. I can
yeah,
understand. It's probably easier for you to record it on your phone
Yeah.
probably, and then download it and do your editing then.
Yeah. And maybe
Yeah.
someday go to a GoPro or some, I don't know. I'll see.
Right.
But
Right.
I don't think
Yeah.
it's going to be content that will need any big deal camera. And then my live for Wednesday is with Annabelle, speaking of,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
and it's just another Fierce After 50 live, episode 3. And she's had a very interesting life. And she's very intelligent. So that will be fun. And then on Thursday, I'm going back to back because of my schedule.
Mm-hmm.
On Thursday, we're going to have another nostalgia live where we talk about, well, if you had this in your life, this object, then you're probably gray.
Most definitely.
And
Maybe that
I
hair
hope
coloring.
I hope people will bring, ideas of things to talk about. So
Good. Oh no, yeah.
that's about it. But I'm thrilled that you're doing this
Yeah.
because I feel like I'm laying in. You've set the scene. I'm like
Hi,
laying in a
Debs.
meadow with the sun
Yes.
shining on my
Sunshine
face.
on your face. We really
Oh,
need that after the winter we've all had.
we sure
It's
do.
it's it's time to get back outside and get one with nature.
Yeah. Touch
And
grass.
touch grass. Definitely touch the
So many
grass.
people need to touch grass.
Oh yes, yes. Please, some people walk away from your computer, put your phone down, put the tablet down, go outside and touch grass.
Hug a tree.
Hug a tree, really, hug a tree. I mean, I don't sit on my computer all day. I don't sit on my phone all day.
No.
Are there YouTubers I follow? Yes, but they don't post every day and they don't go live every day. Things like that.
Right.
They're usually about a once a week,
Mm-hmm.
and they have nothing to. I mean, I watch things in the Mexican community, Harry and Meghan, the royal family, and then I have my other interests, which are
Right.
so many other things: crocheting. I love the narrowboats in the canals in England, so there's the
Right.
narrowboaters I follow, and then just other things that interest me. The weather interests me. Certain current events, what's going on.
Yeah.
I can So in the evening, I that's my TV watching, are my interests of YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
like that. That's kind of the stuff I watch. I, do, I don't watch a lot of lives anymore. Felt frustrated a lot of times
Yeah.
watching certain lives, and
Mm-hmm.
so I just backed off of them. And I rather do this. I mean,
Yes.
I'm in a communication with a couple people, you and Debs, and
Uh-huh.
that's about it. And I just don't do it anymore. They just
Yeah.
can't. It's like
Yeah.
touch grass. There's more to life than this, and I just don't want to be a
Yes.
part of it. And I want this. I want. I don't care if there's 5 people here. This is what I think we
That's
all
what
would
I say
prefer.
on my channel. Sure. I mean, I have like 10 to 15 right now, and maybe someday it'll grow, but if it's all the good people I know, then I'm happy. So,
Yeah,
really.
and I mean, I welcome people here.
Of
As long
course.
as they they are here because of what it is, and not
Right.
bringing something in. And that's it. I mean, that's great.
Right.
I mean, if viewers here go into other channels, that's great. I have no problem. Everyone has their interests, but
Absolutely.
I just have some boundaries here, and I would really, want to keep the channel there so nobody here has to worry
Right.
about being, I don't want to say attacked, but, it just
Yeah.
sometimes can happen.
Drama. You're a
Drama.
drama free
Yeah,
zone. Yeah.
drama free zone.
Hmm.
The biggest drama I want is that I laughed too hard and I was the guinea pig, and I'm still the guinea pig, folks, and we're figuring it out. There's a reason I cannot drop the link into the chat. It's because my channel does not have enough content. And YouTube is probably thinking, I started going live to spam. So as my content builds, and probably as I get a few more viewers and subscribers, because I think I have 13 subscribers now. Woo woo. um, that that will probably stop, and I will be able to drop links on my own,
Right.
and instead of having Debs and Cindy do it for me all the time.
I'm
Thank you,
sure.
ladies.
I'm
And
sure.
and that's weird because I just can't do it.
Hmm.
I don't understand why.
Well,
Don't get it.
we need to get you up to 50 subs too.
Yeah, that
So
would probably help.
I think
So,
that'll help, and that'll be good. I'll say
yeah,
something on Wednesday too, and
yeah.
Thursday.
I'm going to miss the live with Annabelle, but I will watch it on the replay when I get home. But
Okay. Yeah, I know.
I will be there on Thursday because that one's at 4 o'clock on Thursday.
Yes,
Yes. Okay.
Annabelle's so busy. I told her to tell me
Right.
when it would work for her.
Oh, I
So,
get it. I get it.
and I went with it. So,
Oh, no problem.
yeah, Wednesdays is at 2 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. UK.
Okay.
So, because I don't think they put their clocks forward until March 29th.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
Zephyr, the replay crew is very important.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I usually have like 14, 14 in my live, but then it might get 100, couple hundred views by, in a couple days. So that's a big deal to me as a
Right.
small channel. So,
Yeah,
I-
Deb's, your clock spring forward next Saturday night, correct? I think they're that last weekend of the month.
you
Cause
shall,
I
I'm
was,
sorry. I'm sorry, but here you won't have to worry about that. Um, Zephyr, that's fine. I understand. Yeah, last weekend of March
oh, okay,
usually.
perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I'm thinking of doing maybe an hour on Friday
Yeah.
after, you know, cause Deb's, you stay up a little bit later on Friday, I think. So maybe about, excuse me, 7 o'clock East Coast time. It'd be 11 o'clock in the UK. You know, it's a little late, but
Hmm.
just because Friday nights, a lot of us are, kind of around the house. I
Yeah, I
can't do
like
any.
that.
Yeah, on Saturday I'm busy, so I won't be able to come up on Saturday. But so I'll post it probably by Wednesday about going live on Friday, just so you
Yeah.
guys know. And like I said, I don't care if there's 5 people in the room; it's fine by me.
Yep.
It's good, and we just talk about whatever we want. Is there a subject or something, Zeph, or you, or excuse me, Debs, that anyone wants to bring up? Something fun, something that's happened to them recently, something you're looking forward to, anything. What you're gonna
Mm,
plant in your garden this year?
mm.
Anyone getting their vegetables started in the house yet, or their flowers?
I decided not to because of the showings I'm going to have.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So that's hard for me because what if the house doesn't sell and then I've got no veggies? That will
Right.
stink.
Yeah.
But
Definitely.
it's just where I have to set them up,
Mm-hmm.
the seed starting, I it's just not very attractive for a
Right.
showing. So,
Right.
and I don't want to do the basement. I'll never go down and water them. So, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Next weekend I will bring my geraniums up from the basement, and they're starting to come out of hibernation by
That's
themselves. I
so
took a
I
look at
love how
them,
you
and
do that.
they're starting they're starting to turn green. And there's some flowers. It's fascinating how they can do this.
Ooh.
So I will bring them up next weekend. I have a big flat container, the kind that goes under a bed. I put dirt in
Mhm.
it and I plant them all in there. And they sit on the living room floor because there's no other place to put it. But my living
Right.
room gets the best sun because
Right.
it faces south and west.
That's how I
So,
feel.
and on
Yeah.
nice days, I just wheel it out and put it on the deck because I go right out the sliding glass door, and then they could sit in the sun out on the deck and that. So that's how
Oh,
I start them.
Deb saw her first butterfly.
Oh.
Oh,
See,
we,
Debs,
we
you
both
gotta be,
sighed.
yeah, you gotta be about a good 2 or 3 weeks ahead of us. I mean, you have daffodils and that coming up. I have a friend down in Berkshire, and he's sending me pictures of daffodils are in bloom and things like that. And I'm sitting there going, oh, ours are so much hiding right now. They're
Yeah,
still hiding here. I haven't seen one daffodil or tulips come up yet.
I just had
So,
my mini ones are up,
mm-hmm.
but they're like crocuses. You know, they come up really early. I don't have regular daffodils.
Oh, you say you've seen a bumblebee already? Oh, that's spring. Oh, you guys, yeah. You're like a month ahead of me, I swear. It's that ocean current that keeps the UK warm. When I lived in Seattle, it was kind of the same thing. Um, it started warming up in March, and definitely things were blooming by the first week of April. Where I'm at here, it's like the last week of April. So, well, that's good. I'm glad. Oops, I lost Cindy. Uh oh. It's telling me their microcam is not connected right now. That's okay. I know Cindy will fix it. Bubba's going crazy. Maybe he doesn't like the sound of my voice. I do have a rather deep, husky voice for a woman. Anyone want to come on? Debs, come on up. I love your Scottish accent. I heard you on Carla. It's wonderful. You should come up. Or Zephyr or Yusha. Anyone could come up. I think it's just pretty much the 4 or 5 of us right now. Kids and pets. They're the same thing, I swear. Usually the pet I can leave longer unattended than kid though. But the biggest baby in my daughter's house is the dog, not the granddaughter. Oh, multitasking per usual. Yeah, women do that very well and way too often. No, yeah, everything, it's like it went out in that. Oh, I got Zephyr here. Let's add to studio, add to the stage. Oh, there we go. Good morning, Oh, well, it's your
Howdy.
morning, my afternoon, right?
Yeah, it's my
You're still
morning.
on
It's
morning?
it's about 9:21 here.
Ah,
Hi,
good
buddy.
morning.
Bubba's just gonna trash your entire live stream here, girl.
It's okay. Hey, Bubba. It's okay, buddy. Dogs are
Yeah,
allowed.
I just didn't want to leave you hanging, girl.
Aw, you're sweet. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, Cindy had told me that your mic and your camera weren't connected, whatever it means. Just so you know.
Buddy,
Maybe it's a
nobody
connection
wants
issue.
to hear you. No, we don't want to hear from
Nobody
you, buddy.
wants to. Now, is Bubba a big dog?
He is a German Shepherd.
He's a German Shepherd.
Yeah, he's a bicolor German Shepherd. His coat color is bicolor.
Okay.
He's actually a very handsome boy.
Good.
He's just I adopted him. He was like my first
Aw.
adopted dog ever. I've always raised my dogs up from babies, like
Right.
little puppies, and he's a hot mess.
Yeah, something probably happened. He wants to make
Yeah,
sure
probably
you
did,
don't
but
leave.
You know what? He's a really good protector. He's
Oh, it's
he's like everything to me, and it's okay, buddy. He's just very anxious. That's anxious. The boy needs to be on some Ativan or something.
Bubba, go out and touch the grass.
Well, we're in the desert. There is no grass.
I know.
But I put AstroTurf down from them. I'm like, well, maybe they'll pretend like that's real grass or something.
Grass.
And, yeah, we're all rocks and sand here.
Oh, you're up in the high
I'm-
deserts of Nevada?
Yeah, northern Nevada. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm.
Yeah,
I'm
I've been,
just
I've
above
been
Reno.
through there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
just above Reno.
Okay, because I've been to Fallon and of course Reno. So
Well, you can't go to
Neat.
Fallon and not go to Reno. So
right, exactly. It was on
You
the
know, I
way
mean, it's
up to
beautiful.
Whidbey Island.
this, to me, this is the most beautiful time in the desert because, you get just this really small pop of color in the desert. It only lasts for like a week, maybe 10 days. It doesn't last that long,
Oh,
but it just is absolutely gorgeous. And then I can drive
Right.
out to my sister's. I see all the wild horses and the Mustang herds. And
right.
the only problem with that is then I have to kind of drive by the Mustang pens where they round up. And that kind of kills me.
Right. Yeah, I was there in August.
Oh, well,
Like a
that's
sunny
not a
person.
good. Were you down in southern Nevada or?
No,
near
no.
the-
I was coming. We were coming across country. We had gotten transferred back to Naval Air Station Whidbey Island in Washington, and we had very good friends stationed in Fallon, Naval Air Station Fallon at the time. So
I know, and who would think there's a naval station in Fallon? I mean, you have to live
Yeah.
in the
People
area
don't
to understand there's a naval
understand,
station
yeah.
there.
It's a naval air station. I don't know if it's still a naval air station or if the Marines took it over. Right? It's been a
I
long
don't know who
time.
took it over. I believe it is still there. They shut down so many bases and stuff, but
Right.
yeah, I don't go
Navy
near
used
Fallon.
it because of the wide open airspace in that part of Nevada. So there
Oh,
were
it's still
a lot of
pretty wide open.
yeah, a lot of training exercises
Yeah.
go on overhead, and that's why
Well, yeah,
Navy,
and plus they also
squadrons went there.
yeah, and there's also a air reserve here in Reno. So it's a lot of air reserve, and then just a little bit. Gosh, which way is it? It would probably be a little bit north of me. There's another air base that they fly some of the planes out of it. We don't have a lot of helicopters here. I mean, I see them doing their, like if they're on call, like the National Guard and stuff, they fly. I'm right in the middle of a flight path, so I see everything. Yeah.
Oh yeah, know that feeling. Yeah, see, Navy squadrons from up and down the West Coast go into Fallon so they can
Yeah.
do training, and they're usually there 3-4 weeks at a time. Lived a life like that. Yeah, my husband would go into Fallon on a regular basis with the squadron to go. Yeah.
Fallon's actually it's actually kind of really nice out there, and but it's a little too far removed for me.
Yeah, it's pretty isolated, but I was pretty isolated.
It's
up in
isolated, but
Washington,
it's
too.
yeah, but it's grown a lot too. I'm like,
Yeah.
when you go through Fallon, you're like, oh my Lord, it grew, because I remember Nevada from the '80s, back when I lived up in Tahoe and stuff, and we were always coming over to Reno and Nevada, going up, going to all the ghost towns and stuff.
Right.
And it's just amazing to see the growth here. I'm just like, where's all these people coming from?
Right.
Oh, they're coming from California and destroying my new state.
Right. Right. Yeah. I mean, even when I was up on Washington, I lived on an island, Naval Air Station Whidbey Island.
Were you at
And,
Bremerton or?
No, Bremerton is across the Sound on the other. I've been to Bremerton, but we weren't stationed there. It was
Yeah, and that's
Whidbey
where
Island.
the nuclear subs come out of, right?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where the Bremerton substation, yeah. And then you have Everett, where there's a naval base there now. They were building that in the 90s when we left.
Everett's beautiful.
And you can catch a ferry from Everett to go to Whidbey Island takes you to the south end of the island, and the Naval Air Station's at the north end of Whidbey Island. And Whidbey Island is the biggest island within the continental United States.
Oh, wow.
Long Island in New York is not technically an island, it's a peninsula.
Yeah.
So at the north end of it is Naval Air Station Whidbey Island. That's where I was. And there's a bridge to the north, on the north end of the island, that'll take you to the next island north. And then from that island, there's a bridge to take you to the mainland. And that would give you would be in Burlington, Mount Vernon area of Washington along I-5. So
And it's such a
Whidbey Island
beautiful
was pretty
area.
isolated.
Yeah.
Beautiful up there, yeah.
The Pacific Northwest, I mean, like, when I lived in California for many years, decades actually, and it's so beautiful. I mean, the topography of it, because you've got desert, you've got mountains, you've got ocean, and then when you start moving more up north in Northern Cal and the Pacific Northwest, it's rugged. It's so stunning. It's so beautiful. And it's
Northern
really a shame.
California
to see.
is so different from Southern California. It's
Oh,
so
yeah.
different.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
beautiful up there because just driving through there is gorgeous. Because when we left Fallon to go up to Whidbey Island from there, we didn't take 80 through Donner's Pass and that. We went state routes and we kind of went the back way.
Did you go up 89?
It was probably 89. It was a beautiful way to go. And then we eventually picked up I-5 before we hit Oregon.
So you
So-
probably went through Mount Lassen area,
Oh, probably.
which
It's
is
been
just
years.
stunning.
Yeah. It was
Yeah, that's
beautiful.
really pretty up there.
Absolutely.
It's really gorgeous.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, it was beautiful on the island. To the direct east, I had the Olympic Mountains. You saw Baker. You can even see Mount Rainier,
Mount
couple of
Rainier's
the
a
other
lovely mountain.
Adams. Yeah, beautiful. And then to the south, you saw. Let's see. No, to the east was the Cascades. To the south was the Olympics.
So you probably
So-
saw Mount Hood then, obviously, if you were on
No.
5. No.
Going up and down 5, but not from the
Yeah.
island. I couldn't see
Oh, okay.
St. Helens or Hood from the island.
Well, Mount St.
we-
Helens top blew off, so nobody
Yeah,
can see.
top off, but you could see Baker. Of course, was very big. Was right there for us, and then Rainier. You could see Rainier from the island
Oh.
too.
I think
And
Mount
I-
Rainier is probably one of my favorite mountains. Just
It's a stunning.
and I
mountain.
think if you're around Everett, when you look at Mount Rainier on the side, it looks like an Indian chief with a full headdress, like the profile of it. Did you
never
ever
noticed.
did you ever see that? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
it's
probably
pretty.
never noticed
stunning.
that. Yeah, I haven't been there since 1997. That's when we left, and I haven't been back.
Did you ever get to
My-
go up to Alaska by any chance while you were over there?
no, kicking myself in the butt for never doing that. Because
Well,
it was-
it's
it
like
was
a
that
4-hour
close.
flight just from
Yeah.
Seattle. It's a long flight up there.
Yeah, but I could have gotten into the lower part of Alaska, by driving for a day or two. But at the time, the Alaska Canadian Freeway north of Vancouver,
Oh, the good old Alcan.
yeah, the Alcan was not in the best of shape back then. Because we had a camper. My dream was to haul the camper up there. Just get into the southern part of Alaska, just to get my foot in the door, so to speak. But the road, they said, don't do it. Just don't, don't do it.
My
Because it
understanding
really
is
beat
it's
up the
still a
car
rough
back
road.
then. Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
Doesn't it part of it close down in the winter? Just
Yeah.
because there's so much snow and stuff
so,
on it.
Yeah. Because of the passes. I mean, people think
Yeah.
you don't have to. Yeah, you do. You have to go through some passes. But no, I never got there. I kicked myself in the butt for not doing it. I've been up I was in the Vancouver area many times. Vancouver, I know back then was a
Vancouver's
beautiful
lovely.
city.
Yeah,
Beautiful
beautiful. It's so clean there. It's like, I took a cruise out of there up to Alaska the first time I went. And it was just like Vancouver was, I'm like, oh my Lord, it's just so clean here. It really is a beautiful city. But I will tell you, if you ever want to go, it's very expensive to go to Alaska because nothing's cheap there.
No.
I went to Katmai Conservancy and I walked with the bears. I went up there and saw the bears at Brooks Falls. And you are literally walking with like big brown bears, big Alaskan brown bears, and you're like, they don't want to eat you or nothing like that. You're not their food source, but it's like, whew, well, it was probably one of the most humbling experiences of my life.
I wish I went, when we lived there, and I didn't. And I love Vancouver. They have, back then, the cleanest red light district you ever saw.
Right?
We would drive right through it to get to. The reason we went up into Vancouver because if the husbands were aboard ship, and sometimes, and they were just cruising, they were just doing little 4 to 8 week debts up and down the coast, and they would the ship would pull into Vancouver. Well, it was only a couple hour drive, and our husbands would take leave or get leave for the 4 or 5 days it was pulled in a port. So we drive up to Vancouver, get them, and bring them home for the long weekend. And you have to drive right through the red light district to get to the port. It's like the cleanest red light district. And the tails, oh my gosh, coming back over the border. My girlfriend's husband, who was a chief, Navy chief, came. He was driving, and guy asked him, "Where are you coming from?" It was San Diego. It was the truth. That's where they got aboard the ship, was San Diego.
Oh God!
Border Patrol looks at him like, "What do you mean you're coming from San Diego?" He goes, We just got off of the USS Ranger. It left port from San Diego," and the border guard just starts laughing. He goes, "Go home. I'll see you in a few days." He knew what was happening at that point. He was just laughing because it was more relaxed at the border back in the 90s. And
Well,
was, coming from San Diego.
everything kind of fell apart after 2001.
Yeah, it did. It did. Because
You
it was
know
an
what?
easy border to cross.
Yeah, Canada was always, and then it was like all of a sudden they were like, because I remember traveling back in the days, like if you're going down to the Caribbean, like if you're taking a cruise down the Caribbean or going to Canada, all you needed was your voter registration to get back in the country. It's not like that now. Now you have to have a passport.
We always would have our military IDs ready.
Yeah,
And they-
that gets you through anything also.
But I think one time they asked to see him, and there was 4 adults in the car and like 4 kids. And the kids, of course, they were too young for him, so we're just all holding them up in the air, and they go, because we meet, they knew when the Navy ships were pulling in.
Yeah.
So the guys would stay in uniform, which always made it easier when they were in their uniforms.
Yeah.
And but yeah, we're coming from because he asked her, "Where are you coming from?" And he was coming from San Diego. And
He came from San Diego.
And I'm busting out laughing at this point. Oh my gosh, you just said that. And I was like, oh. Yeah.
We should probably kind of figure a way, maybe do a girls' cruise or something up to Alaska.
Yeah.
You have to do it in the summertime, and it's crowded and stuff like that. But, you kind of get to see some of the nice, like Ketchikan, Sitka, and places like that. It just,
Go out
I
to
don't want to go
Seattle.
way up north. I would love to go back to Brooks Falls. I just don't think, You know, and it's not that money is the object there, and that's a very expensive trip. It's that I don't know that I could walk the trail now.
You're
You
right.
know,
Yeah. We're not as young as we used to be.
no, I'm
At least
not as
I'm
young
not.
as I used to be. It's like last time I went, I tossed my ankle because we ended up getting a river pass, which is not that easy to get. And so we actually got to go down to the river. And I mean, it's like you can see where the bears are laying, and you're like, I'm walking in grass that's taller than myself, and I'm like, oh God, please don't let me surprise a bear. I do not want, you have to go to bear school when you go there. And they just kind of teach you like distract the bear, don't run. That's the first thing you learn. Don't run.
Don't run.
You will
Yeah.
kick in its prey drive and you will be dead. So I'm like,
Yep.
okay, don't run.
Don't
Clap a lot. Say, hey, bear, hey, bear.
Right.
But, you know, it really was like, I'm so glad I did that trip. It was,
good.
it was,
Yeah.
hey, buddy. And my dogs
Yeah.
didn't like it too much because they were in kennel.
Well, yeah. See, Bubba there would get a little upset.
Well, he had his sister with him at the time, so it wasn't too bad.
Too bad. Well, it's okay.
Now he's just on his own. He's
Yeah.
just like, look at me, look at me.
We know you're there, Bubba. You're big.
Oh
and
God,
beautiful.
everybody can hear him. Why do you think I don't like to come up on lives?
Oh,
He's
he
just,
does. He's fine. He's fine. We hear Brody, Cindy's dog, especially when he wants to go out. It's like, "Rup, now.
he's like,
Yeah,
Mama, look
it's
at
all
me. He's just like, Brody's like, Bubba, he's just like, you have to look at me. You're not paying attention to me. God, the way we spoil our dogs.
Yes, yes. Because, our kids aren't home to spoil anymore. I mean, my kids are grown. My son is still here at home. But
Do you know what my favorite sound in summer is? Is kids out playing.
it is.
You know, and it's not like when we came up, like kids were riding their bikes up and down the streets. We were roller skating up and down. We were out
Yep.
playing all day long. We didn't really come home.
Right.
You know, and kids can't do that now. And to
No.
me, that's really sad.
Oh, yeah. My mom was just don't leave the neighborhood, but the neighborhood was really big. So, because houses, I didn't live in a development, so each house was on a couple acres of land, and we had woods behind it. So, we'd be in the woods,
Yeah.
Or we'd be riding bikes all over the place, and my mom used to yell for us, and we heard her because she had one of those voices, and that's when we left in the morning, came home when we got hungry for lunch, left again,
And then came home for dinner.
and came home for dinner when she yelled for us.
Yeah. I kind of grew up on Air Force bases, so I had a little bit more of a safer environment.
Say yes, you did, yeah.
But when we lived in Germany, it was, I mean, we had nothing but woods. We used to go back there, and my brother brought home an old Schnatzi WW2 helmet, and you could see where the guy bought it in the head. I don't know how else to say that for YouTube standard. But I mean, we would go out and we were playing in bomb holes. They were so deep. And so we'd
Yeah.
run around and around and around, like kind of get that centrifugal force going.
Right.
And that's kind of like, but it was safe there. Although my mom, so we used to have some, I think they were Romani gypsies. They were Romanis. And they lived at the edge of our town. And we lived in a little German village when we first moved there. And my mom was terrified because my sister was blonde hair, blue eyed. And she was just terrified they were going to kidnap
Good
her.
kidnap her, yeah. Now, see, everyone else had that kind of childhood too. Deb, Cindy, Yusha. I mean, it was a great childhood to have. It was, I mean, after dinner, most of the kids in the neighborhood, we'd gather in somebody's yard, and I don't know if you guys played it. We played a game called Kick the Can.
Yes.
Does anyone remember Kick the Can?
I do. Yeah.
Oh my God. And we played that until it got dark then. We go home. I got thrown into the bathtub because I had a day's worth of dirt on me, and I was thrown into bed, and I slept like a rock until probably 9 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah,
was
but you know,
I don't
I
remember
think
watching much TV in this summer, unless it was
no,
raining or something.
no, we didn't. And I think too, like back then, it's like everybody was watching out for everybody else's kids. It's like if you got in trouble with the neighbor, if you got in trouble with, you were in trouble when you got home.
Oh yeah, but your mom knew
It's,
before you
it's
hit the first
exactly.
front door.
You know, people weren't so
I just
soft. It
heard
was
from
just like,
Mrs. Smith.
yeah,
Oh.
Mrs. Smith told me, but you know, things were very different back then. It was
Uh-huh.
like we weren't soft. It was like, no, we, we were taught, you know, you respect your elders, you respect an adult.
Right.
They didn't have to earn our respect. It was just how it was.
Was. That's how exactly. You went to somebody's house, it was Mr. and Mrs. It was yes ma'am, yes sir. You just you didn't walk into somebody's house, you knocked on the door, you waited for someone to answer the door. If your friend wasn't home, you said, "Okay, thank you, Mrs. Smith." And you got on your bike and you went on your merry way.
Oh, Cindy, those were fun games. Mother May I, Red Light, Green Light,
Green light.
Hopscotch, Red Rover, Red Rover. I bet you the kids nowadays wouldn't even play Red Rover because it's probably too violent.
We
Because
used to play a lot
busting
of
through
kickball,
people's
too.
arms.
We played kickball. We had a big field behind our house, so we played a lot of kickball, baseball back there. And
No, we just invented things to do. It's like you had to use your imagination, and it's kind of sad, you know, how things, you know, and I don't blame parents nowadays for not letting their kids out. I
Oh.
just don't. You
I don't
can't.
either. You can't. I couldn't let my kids the freedom I had. There was no way. There was no way. Times had changed so much from when I was a kid to the time I had kids.
Yeah.
And definitely
Well-
my granddaughter is probably even tighter then. Because
Well, and you have to be, and it's
you
like
have to be.
it's so
Put
hard.
a
Like,
tracker on her.
yeah,
You
my
literally
great niece.
have a
she's-
tracker on her.
Yeah, my great niece is in her teens now, and it's just like she can't do the things like I used to do. Even my niece couldn't. And it's like she doesn't understand. She's a teenager. She wants to be free. She wants to spread her wings. And it's like you kind of do have to be a little bit stricter now. It's like you just
Right.
don't understand what's out there. There's a lot of stranger
We were taught-
danger out there,
Yeah,
for lack
we
of
were
better
taught
words.
you don't talk to strangers. If and I was basically taught if a stranger pulls up in their car and tries
Yeah.
to talk to you, you just keep going. You run to the nearest house. If you're on your bike, just ride your bike away. You know.
Yeah.
And
You know, and I think back to
now
my
there's a tracker on my granddaughter.
gosh.
So when she rides over, and they're in a development, it's a beautiful area. But when she rides over to her friend's house on her bike, my daughter's watching her on her phone the whole time, tracking her.
Yeah. And and that's so sad. Like, I think I was about 3 or 4, and I have a picture of do you remember how the people used to come
Hi,
around with a
Sam.
pony?
Never late. Yeah.
Howdy, Sam. You know how the people used to come around and you get your photo taken on a pony and stuff. Well, at the time my dad was in Vietnam, this was up in Amarillo, Texas, and the guy, I didn't want to get off the horse, and I started crying. And the guy was so nice. He said, I did. I started crying because it was like it became my pony all of a sudden, like my personal property. It was the cutest little Shetland pony. It was a pet.
If you're sitting on it, it's yours.
If I'm sitting on it, it's mine. And I'm dressed out. I got my little cowgirl hat on and little chaps on and my little giraffe shirt. And the guy just felt so bad. He said, look, I'm going to be around in the neighborhood. I'll be more than happy to take her around the neighborhood, you know, but she has to understand she has to get off if somebody gets their picture taken. You know, first of all, I'm like, here's a little girl on a horse. And everyone's going to go, Mommy, I want to get with that girl on the horse, you know, stuff like that. But he did. He took me around the neighborhood. Do you think any parent in their right mind would do that today?
No way.
Yeah, this was probably
way.
1964, 19.
Right.
63-ish, somewhere right around there.
Right. They would come door to door to take portraits, or like you said, with the horses or the ponies. There's a portrait of me that was taken by a door to door salesman.
Yeah.
Because when I was a kid, a lot of moms, if they drove, the family only had one car, and that car
Exactly.
was usually at work with the husband.
Exactly.
That's why grocery shopping got done on a Saturday, and doctor's appointments, you took the bus, things like that. So, okay, I got to laugh at Sam right here.
I know. I'm dying laughing.
I'm just dying over here. Oh, Sam, open a window, honey. Silent but deadly. Hey, we all experience that. Just open the window, light a candle, you'll be okay. So, we don't have smell-o-vision here, so
Thank God.
yeah. So, but I started reading that. I had to laugh.
And now Cindy wants a Cadbury bar, but I have to tell you, the quality of Cadbury back when I was a kid has really gone downhill, and I think it's because some American company bought them.
Yeah,
They start changing, like for me,
Hershey's making
Hershey,
it for Cadbury
ugh,
in the United States. So
I don't
what
mind.
I do is go to World Market, if you have a World Market near you, and I buy Cadbury from there because it's coming from Europe and England.
yeah,
I
but
buy-
it's still the same. It's changed.
Oh,
the
it's
recipe is
better
changed.
than what's in the U.S. Being made in the U.S., it's definitely better what's being made in the U.S. But then I can get German chocolate there and Belgian chocolate there.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what
God.
really changed was, now I've always loved Reese's peanut butter cups and Snickers, but Reese's is one of my faves. And I remember getting a bag of Reese's, and oh God, this is probably about 8 years ago or so. And I bit into it, and it had changed from the bag I had bought before. I know my taste buds didn't change that fast. And I bit into it, and I'm like, this don't taste the same. They changed Reese's. They
Did it
messed with my
taste-
Reese's and
Did it
Oreos.
taste grainy to you?
Yes, and they messed with Oreos. I'm like, this does not taste like an old school Oreo.
Hi, Sam.
Oh, hello. I was chatting in the chat.
Sam.
Hello, everyone.
How's the gas?
Hi, everyone. Oh, don't. I realized after I wrote it that they're going to think I mean like
Yeah.
bodily
Yusha,
secretions.
is that what they did? Did they start adding corn syrup? Or I know they changed the ingredient on it. I just don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, there
It's
was a big
definitely
thing about
different.
sugar tax. There was a big thing about sugar tax over here.
They mess
Hi,
with
Cindy.
Fig Newtons too.
I like
Oh,
the
so
cranberry Newtons. They were the best.
bad. Oh,
When they
Oh,
came out with
yeah.
the cranberry Newtons.
Is
cranberry.
that
Yeah,
anybody?
and I'm not a big fig eater, but I do like a fig Newton.
I don't like a Fig Newton.
Is that like a brother of Figmund or Isaac?
Ah, ha, ha, ha. Nope.
All right. Goodness.
You had to do it. You had to do it.
Listen, I've got to do something to entertain myself because I'm sitting here, and when the sun goes down, I'm
What
going
are
to
you
be praising
talking about?
my guy. Oh, Isaac Newton. Is Fig a brother of Isaac? You know,
Yeah.
I'm just want.
He's the
I'm asking for a friend.
he's the younger brother of Isaac.
Right.
Oh, you know what? I can't hear Sam. That's the problem. I can't hear
That's
Sam.
probably a good
Let me go
thing.
ahead and drop down, and
Okay, Zach.
I will be in chat.
Okay.
Jeff-
Thanks for
Seth
popping
probably
up.
doesn't want to
Bye,
hear
y'all.
me. Stay safe, Seth.
She's popping down. She couldn't hear you. It
I'm the
happens.
only one with. I am the only one in the planet with the power to run off Seth. Woohoo! I've got the power. Woohoo!
Sam is in a good mood today. having a
Listen,
great
Sam has
Sunday?
to. It's either laugh or cry. No, I'm sitting here freezing.
That's right.
My goosebumps have got
Aw.
goosebumps.
See,
But
I'm warming
but the
up for a day.
conversation's so warming in here that what do I have to complain about, really? You know,
You're right. I mean, think about it and what's going on in the world, and then look around your home and what you have and who you have. And yeah, we have a lot to be thankful for.
Yeah.
We really do.
Unfortunately, my gas supplier isn't very thankful of my custom because they're not supplying it.
They're not supplying it, huh?
I'm not naming them. I'm not going to ice them or anything. But see the next time, the word premeditated will be through around that courtroom way too quickly.
They drove me to it. Oh, Sam has 2 new kittens. You got 2 new kittens?
I do, and one is a double of the mommy, and one is a double of the daddy.
Oh,
Their little
okay,
eyes are
names.
no, I'm not keeping them. They've got homes,
Oh, okay.
but their little eyes have opened today. So, yeah.
Aww. We'll,
But the
we'll
mama
call
will.
one Fig and one Isaac, okay?
Please. Fig and
I like
Isaac.
that. Fig
Listen,
and
that's never
Isaac.
going to leave me. They're
The
going to
Newton
be Fig and
brothers.
Isaac. And the kids are going to say, well, where did you get that from? I'm going to say, and talk a load of shit because I'm so good at it.
Crazy lady in Ohio. Yeah. So I'm so glad to see you here. I had a test live yesterday, and because having never done this before, and doing another one today because still working out the kinks, but I think we're figuring it out. I'm just not going to be able to drop the link. Cindy or Debs has to do that for me because
Oh, that's
I don't.
yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I can figure out by my research yesterday. I spent 2 hours on my computer after the live last night. Is that there's not much content on my channel. Well, there's nothing when it comes to videos. Only posts, and it probably thinks I'm trying to spam since I don't have many subscribers, and all of a sudden I go live. So over time, I'll be able to drop the link. Until then,
you do know
Cindy
you're not
will
getting
do it,
rid.
or Debs will do it.
You do know you're not getting rid of us that easily, don't you?
Oh, I'm not gonna. I don't want to get rid of y'all. No, no. I would love. I love having a group of people where we can talk and not bring the drama. No drama. You're in a no drama zone. It's the friendly zone. We're putting things
Yeah,
behind
there's
us.
too much. It's not
Too
drama. It's
much.
toxic.
It's
It's
yeah,
toxic.
it's got other things. You're right, it's toxic. So we're leaving it at the door. I don't care if other people go to other channels that have the drama. That is not my issue at all. It's just I know there's a small group of us that this is what we like, and we don't want to bring it into my room. Actually, we're sitting in a meadow of wildflowers and daisies at a table with your favorite drink. This is where we're at
Buttercups and
today.
daisies. Buttercups and daisies.
Yeah, you got wildflowers and daisies, and that's where we are today. We're just sitting around and having a good chat.
You know what the weather's like over here, don't you?
Well, it's really nice where I'm at today, and it's really getting warm where Zephyr is. But we're supposed to have storms later, so next week we'll be gathering in a coffee shop having hot chocolate the way it looks.
Mm.
But yeah, so this is what we're doing. We're just the good. We're here to have a laugh and be friendly.
Chill out
and
zone.
Chill out, exactly. And
Chill
I'm
out
not going to
zone.
be doing marathon lives. I'm like Cindy. I'm going to be here for about an hour, and this way you guys can get on with your day and do what you want to do.
Oh, that's just perfect. Because sometimes I can't keep up with all of that. I just can't.
Some of them are like marathons. It's just like, whew, I can't do more than an hour.
And it's
Either.
like if you miss a day, you've missed something. Might not be something
Right.
you're interested in, but you've missed it anyway.
Right. Mm-hmm. I hear you. So it's amazing. Like I said, I spent 2 hours just doing research last night on why I couldn't post a link, but Debs and Cindy can. they have more
Oh.
power over my channel right now than I do. I find it hilarious. But that's, yeah, I even made myself a channel manager to see if that would work, and it didn't. So we're figuring
It must
out
be
together.
something really easy. I don't know how to drop links
No,
either. So.
the only thing, I can drop the link. It just YouTube bounces it out and says won't do it. And the only thing I can think
so
of,
you
is
can
I
do
am
more than I
under,
can.
yeah, I'm under 50 subscribers. I've never really posted any content before, so maybe over time, as the videos start, being there, and
Yeah,
the
that's it.
content's
Yeah.
there, and I'm
Get
gaining a
yourself
few
on the
subscribers.
algorithm. Don't forget to
Yeah,
hit the thumbs up,
That's
everyone. Like
hit
and
that like and
subscribe.
subscribe. So
Type in your
just,
hardcore.
Yeah. So like and subscribe. Bring a friend that likes this. I'm all for it, But like I said, if it's only the 5 of us and Debs and Cindy always have to drop the link, I'm good with that too. As long as they're good with it, I'm good with it.
Yeah.
I send them
I think
the
Debs
link
and
and
Cindy
they
know what they're
post it.
doing.
They're doing great. They're awesome. So I'm thinking of going next Friday around 7 p.m. my time, which would be about 11 UK. And that'll make it about 9 o'clock in the morning for Australia. So maybe someone like Aussie Queen can join us. So I thought it'd be a good time. So I'll post it on around Wednesday when I
Okey-dokey.
come into it solid.
All right then. Well, we all know to hit the notification bell if there's a
Yeah, hit
notification.
your notifications. Like I said, I will post it Wednesday. But
Was there not a pile of people? Was there not a pile of people when I came in here? They frightened everyone off.
Yeah, I mean,
Jeepers.
everyone stuck around too. No one that I can see has left, but I don't know if there's anyone just watching. I really can't tell my view counts. I think if
Oh, it will come to you. Yeah, it's all news.
Yeah,
New at the minute,
yeah.
so
I think it says 3 are watching right now. So, and we have 2 up on the panel. So, hey,
Well, I've got
there's
many-
5. Woo, woo.
I've got many personalities.
Well, bring them with you next time, okay?
And are spoiled. They can choose whatever one they want. You know what I mean?
I like it. I like it. Okay, ladies, I'm sticking to it because I do have things to do today. I've been on about an hour, and it is Sunday, so people may have church things to do, or like me, laundry. I did my laundry, but I want to do some cleaning around the house today. So I want everyone to have a great day. Thank you, Sam, for coming up on the
You're very welcome.
panel.
Sorry I was
Thank
late.
you. Thank you, Cindy and Zephyr, for also coming up on the panel. And one day, Debs, I'm going to drag you up here one day because you and your Scottish accent are awesome.
Awesome, yeah.
So, everyone, thank you. I really appreciate it. I hope this is something everyone likes. As long as you guys keep coming, I'll keep doing it. But I'll do it
Thank
about
you.
once a week or so. I'm not an everyday person, and I'm not going to be a marathon person. So, just so you
Well,
you
we'll
know
be
you
here
have a
when you're
place.
ready.
Okay.
We'll be
and I'll
stalking you.
Ooh.
I am your number one fan.
You're not the only one. So, I'm going to drop you down, Sam, because I had trouble closing
Stay
it out.
safe, everyone.
Debs told me I was still live about a few minutes later. I'm going, what? So,
Okay,
you have a
stay
great
safe,
day.
everyone.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Have a great Sunday.